Workers at this New Delhi hotel danced in celebration. The hotel's owner, Kashav Suri, is an LGBT activist who helped bring the case to court.
Good, it's brilliant. And it's brilliant because finally we get a voice.
That voice was heard around the world today. In Canada, it lit up Haran Vijayanathan's phone with messages from other members of the country's South Asian LGBT community.
I know it's been a long fight, so to actually listen to the comments being made on Facebook and Twitter and watching some of the videos and just the jubilation of Indians, across the world, it was really, really heartwarming and nice.
But he acknowledges now that the law is scrapped, there's still a lot of work to do to change attitudes.
It's going to take maybe a few generations before India gets to where Canada is socially. But even again, like I said, Canada is not 100% there either.
This award-winning series of documentaries chronicles how LGBT activists fought against India's gay sex law. The Canadian filmmaker says 150 years ago, India was the first of Britain's colonies to have the law imposed, but not the last.
That law was carried in the valises of the various colonial administrators throughout the British Empire. And all over the world today, there are active criminal court cases that are challenging these laws.
She expects courts in those other countries to refer to the Indian Supreme Court decision and hopes celebratory scenes like these eventually play out in former British colonies around the world. Ron Charles, CBC News, Toronto.
And that's an important point to pick up on, because for many LGBT people around the world, the struggle for this kind of legal decision is very much ongoing. In 13 places, the punishment for same-sex sexual activity is death. In more than 70 others, homosexual acts are criminal acts. But in the last year, there have been some changes. Trinidad and Tobago's High Court is expected to rule this month on whether to decriminalize gay sex. When it comes to gay marriage, Australia legalized it last December. And just last month, Costa Rica ruled it should be made legal within the next year and a half.